There's been massive changes since I traveled to Canada. All right, moving on to hospital bill. So doctor's bill is different from hospital bill. I've said that over and over. So the hospital bill is like your stay or your is like paying for your admission. You pay mother's hospital bill and baby's hospital bill. All right, so you pay them together. So I paid hospital bill for myself and then for the baby, and it was over 3,000 Canadian dollars. It was like 3,500 for 24 hours because it's charged per 24 hours. I looked into some other hospitals that were charging way less. Some people were charging like as low as 2K or 1,500 Canadian dollars, but I just felt I liked this hospital. After we paid for that 24 hours, I'm not sure how it's done everywhere else, but what happened to me was I thought I was going to leave the hospital like 24 hours and I was done. I needed to go back home, and then it told me that I couldn't go home because baby had to be tested after 24 hours. So I had to have like jaundice test and blood spots the day, because in Canada it's done after 24 hours. So I had to stay and we had to pay extra, which wasn't part of the plan. It was an issue for me at first, like this wasn't budgeted for and I wasn't told about this. I was like really upset at first, but I had to pay it and we had to stay. But I think it was discounted. I think I had to pay for only my stay, so we didn't have to pay like a double fee. I just paid for my stay, but baby didn't have to pay an extra. So these prices I'm giving you guys are not things that you're going to spend. It's just what I spend, so you can use it as a reference point. I paid the anesthetists for the epidural because I had epidural done. I wanted epidural and I got it done. The epidural at that time was 1,200, but some hospitals, some anesthetists take up to 1,500. I know in Canada it's called an anesthesiologist, but anesthetist is what I know, so I'm going to call it. So the anesthetist or the anesthesiologist charged 1,200. Yeah, but it can vary. Some people even pay as low as 900 and it can go up to almost 2,000 Canadian dollars. Moving on to documentations, birth certificate cost 25 Canadian dollars, and it had both parents' names on it, and it came in like 5 days, which was like very good. Then the passport is $57. When you need to expedite it, you need to pay more. So I think we paid $167. You need to show a proof that you're traveling back to your country as soon as possible. So you need to buy the baby's ticket and mom's ticket. And so that you should take account of. In my own case, I used Canada Airline, and for the baby's ticket, we had to add only 60 Canadian dollars. Other things that you need are essentials like food. If you're not staying with like family or friends and you don't have anyone to bring food for you, so you need to go to like grocery shop to buy food, and there are a lot of like grocery shops in Canada. If you're African or you're Asian, they're like African Asian shops that you can shop for food very easily. Then baby items. For me, I bought my baby items from the UK, even to the bare minimum. I even packed baby nappies from the UK to Canada. That's what I still needed stuff in Canada because the baby nappies finished. So I still had to buy stuff from Canada. And then I bought the baby stroller. I bought like a travel system, including baby stroller, baby car seat, and everything, which wasn't cheap. Lastly, there's been massive changes since I traveled to Canada. All right, the hospital bill has actually been free. Yes, I can't believe it. It feels like I just cannot believe that hospital bill can be free. All right, so a couple of my friends have traveled to Canada to have their baby, and unexpectedly, they were told that they didn't have to pay for the hospital at all, like 0 Canadian dollars. Wow. That's like massive, because I know I spent over 4,000 Canadian dollars on that hospital bill because I paid for 24 hours, then I had to pay another extra because I had to stay in the hospital till the next day. All right, so it's free, guys. As of now, as of today, this is April 2022, giving birth in Toronto. I don't know if other places are free, but I think it's the Ontario province. And I tried to research the reason why this was happening, and the only thing I could get was They were trying to see if it was possible to open up the system during this COVID. So the reason is they want to check the impact of free healthcare on the economy, if it would have any massive impact. COVID was an opportunity to open up the system. That's what I got. I don't know how true this is, but this is all what I got. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Larry Queen. If you want me to give you more information personally, send a DM to me on my Instagram, Larry Queen 1. You can also send an email to me. Thank you so much for watching and listening to all my rambling. Mwah.